Hey y'all, welcome to the Steward's Ledger where we budget with purpose and live with joy. I'm Alicia, a wife, mom, teacher, and now your budgeting bestie, walking this faith based finance journey right alongside you. If you are new, hi, welcome to the channel. We are a real family paying off real consumer debt using zero based budgeting, cash stuffing or cash envelopes, and the Dave Ramsey baby step system. We document every step, every win, every hard moment, all of that. We document that right here together. So if you are interested in that kind of content, make sure you subscribe so you don't miss what's coming. All right, let's get into today's video. All right, guys. So I have my budget spreadsheet up here for you guys. If you guys would like me to go through this spreadsheet for you, there are a lot of tabs, as you can see. There's I think like 20 tabs or so, but 12 of them, or there's more than 12, 20 because 12 of them are the monthly budgets. So have to be at least maybe 30, 35 or something. But I can go over this template, like piece by piece, like section by section. If you would like me to do so, just let me know down in the comments because I really, really love this budget spreadsheet. It has literally everything that you could possibly need except for maybe like investments and stuff, but that could probably go under the savings tab, which is right here. You could probably put your investment account on there and update, how much it goes into it and whatnot. But I think that's the only thing that it doesn't have, but of course we aren't there yet, so it doesn't really matter for us. But I want to go through the first half of the month with you guys and like basically check in and then maybe like go through the second half and make sure everything's budgeted out because I have not done a budget for June. Honestly and truly, I have not done a budget for June. I think because I've just been mentally kind of checked out, but I am trying to stay on top of things, guys. I'm really trying. With that being said, I'm not going to go through the June budget just because it's the full month and we're already halfway through the month. So I'm just going to start on the actual paycheck dashboard. Um, so for the first to the 14th, our starting balance was $4,577.61. And then our paycheck summary just says like our projected income was $4,411.98, and that is how much that came in. And then our total expenses was $6,696.53. That's how much it was projected or budgeted to be. But it actually was $5,169.20. Yeah. So essentially, we had a remainder, or we budgeted for a remainder of $2,293.06 to go into the rest of the month. So far, we have a remainder of 3,000, or we had a remainder of $3,820.39. But there's some stuff on here that I have not added or made changes to, so that's going to change probably in a few minutes. I don't want to do too much changing though because we're past this, and yeah, it is what it is. See, like the truest, we did not pay our mortgage in the first half. Yeah, I think that is it. Yeah, that's it. Our daycare, so I will share this. So you may see AOS, that's ACE's school, and then daycare, that's Ace Anadea's daycare. We pay for both at the moment because the ACE's school does not start until August. This is basically his tuition because he's going to be going to a private school in August. So his tuition is $805 a month. Right now, we're also paying daycare as well because he is still at the other daycare since he's not in school yet, and we have to pay for both of them. So it's really a sucky situation right now. We're paying for two schools, but it's okay because, you know, we gotta do what we gotta do for our kiddos. So yeah, the daycare payment was $2,000. You guys, I really just want to open a daycare because the amount of money that they make, okay, because we're just one family. Now imagine Asa has like I think at least let's say at least 11 classmates, right? at least 10 classmates. That's already $20,000 for just one class. Okay, and that's monthly, $20,000 monthly. Okay, so anyway, so yeah, that is everything. But we did not end the month with $3,820.39. We actually ended the month, and I think it's the way that the bank processes our funds. Excuse me. It's so annoying, like how the bank processes funds and everything. It's just like it doesn't actually work out. So we were projected to have 3,820 and we had 3,870. Okay, so we had $50 more or $51 more than what we were projected, which is great, right? This half of the month, we paid our car insurance, my teacher um, insurance, basically, like if something was to ever happen, I have a union or insurance or something that would go and fight on my behalf and that kind of thing. Or if I was feeling like I wasn't being treated right, all that kind of stuff. So I have teacher's insurance. That is that was paid. Our gas was paid, and we're just waiting on the power, our phone bill, and our internet for the rest of this month. We have not paid any of those this second half. Capital One has not come out yet. It doesn't come out until the 28th. However, I really feel like it's not going to process until maybe like the 30th or so. Let's see when the 28th is. 28th, yeah, the 28th is a Sunday. And so it's probably not even going to process until the 30th. So I'm probably going to just budget zero for that. Um, because this is until the 28th. Like this budget is until the 28th. But um, yeah, it's not going to pull out from our account until the 30th, which will then be a part of our next paycheck. Um, let's see. Saying no, Credit One should be coming out. It usually comes out on like the 17th or the 18th. So it'll probably be out by the 22nd, I guess. I don't know if banks process over the weekends, but if they do, it should be out by tomorrow. If they don't, then the 22nd. So I'll keep that. Um, Roto-Rooter, that is our credit card for our water heater. Um, that has already been processed, like not processed in our bank account, but processed in like our credit card account. It shows as if a payment has been put into there. So I'm just going to leave that there. It has not been pulled from our account yet. It should process probably the same as credit one on like between the 20th and the 22nd. So I'll leave that there as well. WGU, that was my last full payment. Thank the Lord. We are done with this debt. But it was 4 cents less than what the normal payments were. It was 4 cents less. And so that 4 cents is in our emergency fund. And starting next month in July, this payment will go towards our emergency fund so that we can build up the emergency fund. It's not money that we used before, so we're not going to calculate it as if it's money that we could use in the future. It's going to the emergency fund, no ifs, ands, buts about it. So we should have our emergency fund fully funded by August. And then the remaining that's in August will be applied to our smallest debt and so forth and so on since we're doing the snowball method. Mattress Firm should be out on the 24th, so I'll keep that. This did come out, so I will add that here. It's cold downstairs in my house. Let's see where we are. We still have $3,298.29 apparently to budget. Oh, as you can see over here, there's some red. This is not like negative or anything. This is showing that these things just haven't processed yet. They haven't come into our account yet. So Tim has not been paid yet. We have not gotten a check from the church yet. We had a deposit from our business. So that's exciting, right? We had our first, actually we had 3 orders to our business. Thanks so much to the people who have supported us so far. We had 3 orders to that, and then we returned some things to Sam's, and so we're waiting for that to process as well. Guys, I need some chapstick. I'll get in a minute. Anyway, so that's what we're waiting for right there. So 3,200. Okay, I canceled that for the time being. Shopify, that is our store, our online store. Apple Care is for our storage for our Apple devices. Paramount Plus is what it is, Paramount Plus. This is not being paid, my Gates review, so I will be taking the music Gates within the next couple of months or so. And so I paid for the little like practice course or like review course that they have for the Gates, and but it didn't charge to this account, so I just took it off of there. Suno is an app that I use for music. Um, and then our tithes. So I'm gonna actually pull up a calculator real quick. Calculator. Let's make it a little smaller. There we go. Oh, get off my face. Okay, so we did pay our tithes for our previous two checks, but we pay our tithes 10% to the nearest dollar. So this will be 251 plus 251, and then this one plus 50 equals. So actually, I did that so wrong. So it'd be 301. That's how much we should pay in the entire month. I messed that up. So 251 plus 50. Yeah, 301. All right. So wait, but oh, that's why I was adding that. Okay, so no, it was right. So 1,038 is what we should be paying. Yeah, because the remaining is 301. That's going to come from these two things. All right, let me exit that. Okay, where are we now? 2,300. Okay, gas. Gas has gone up. Oh my goodness. So we use maybe like $100 a week on our two cars. My car is about $60, and Tim's car is about $40. Sometimes mine's a little more, sometimes his is a little less. But usually 60 and 40 will get us until the next week. Um, Household, I'm gonna put 150. Actually, I think I'm gonna put 300 because this is for 2 weeks. So we do 150 per week, because we do 600 total for the whole month. Um, and we may or may not use that. Household is everything. So groceries, diapers, wipes, cleaning supplies, toiletries, all of that. Basically anything that we buy from Sam's Club because that's where we shop. And I don't feel like itemizing. I don't really know how to itemize. I mean, of course, I could do like multiple transactions, but I don't know. I just want to make my life easier. So we just put all of that in household and it all comes out the same little category. Um, Spending, I guess I'm gonna do like 100. We do have some things coming up. Um, we're gonna be hanging out with a friend. We're gonna be taking the kids to a splash pad. Um, I feel like it's some other things coming up too, but yeah, so that's gonna be that. I'm gonna do 50 for eating out. I'm really surprised that I've only used $10. Actually, I wanna see. Let me see. Because I really feel like, yeah, see, $232 in the first half. Like, I'm really surprised that I've only used $10 in the last 4 days, 5 days. But um our account right now is actually only at like $15 because of the mortgage coming out, and all of our bills have come out in the same, like in this week. Let me show you our calendar view. So so here we are. So all of between here, as you can see, there's four on that day, three on that day, three on that. Like all of our bills and stuff come out in this middle week, which really, really sucks. And I had to move our mortgage down to this middle week. So yeah. Um yeah, our account is at like $15 and some change. So I have not been eating out. And I probably won't eat out anyway because I really want to lose weight. So Got to get that going. And then career zero, miscellaneous. I don't know. I don't want to give myself any miscellaneous because I'll use that miscellaneous for eating out. Like, just being totally honest, like miscellaneous, if it's left, like, oh, okay, well, this is money that we didn't plan for nothing. So I'm going to eat out with it. But no. So daycare zero, water zero, because both those bills have already been paid. They're in variable expenses because they are not the same every month. And like I could change it here, of course, but yeah, I don't know. I really could add it back over there and just change it each month because it is a bill. But I just put variable because it changes every month. And that's what a variable expense is, something that changes. So according to this, we will have $1,669.24 left. All of that is going towards our daycare debt because I would put it towards our emergency fund, but we have to get out of this daycare debt by July like 13th or 14th. So, daycare debt, where are you? Here. I'm gonna put 1669.24. And that should put us at zero based budget. Okay. Um, of course it's totally kind of like it's really hard to stick to this, right? Like things come up, stuff happens. I am going to try my best to stick to this, and I might even like when the money comes in, I may even just go ahead and move it over to pay that debt first. Because if I don't, something's gonna happen. Something mysterious is gonna happen, and we're gonna be still in debt, and a day is gonna lose her spot in daycare, and we just can't let that happen. So yeah, I'll probably just go ahead, pay that off as soon as that money comes in. So that is what's gonna happen prayerfully. You guys send up a prayer, send up a prayer, send up a prayer for us that this is what actually happens because we need to get out of this debt. So I guess that would be another one. The daycare debt is going to be gone by, you know, July 2. So yeah, hopefully we'll have this amount plus the 720 or whatever to finish off. I think we only have 2,400 in total. So, or 24, it's like 2488. So that would mean we would only have what? Like, let's just do the math. Calculator. I think we have 2488 34 minus 1669 24. Okay, yeah. So we only have $819. Period. Right. So we would only have $819 to pay if we have this same amount plus the 720.84. We'll be peachy keen, okay? We'll be just fine. You guys, we're about to get out of this debt, okay? That makes me really excited. Like, we're about to get up out of this debt. I'm not playing anymore with this debt.
All
I'm
right,
not
y'all.
playing
So the
anymore.
second
So,
half of June is about to
yeah.
be so intentional, so busy. Like, I'm going to be working so hard to get everything for this channel and everything for our budget together. I did want to show you guys really quickly. I made the dividers that I was talking about in the last video because I did say that I couldn't find my cash envelopes. And so I did end up making wallet dividers so that I don't have to have full, a full other binder for my everyday spending for my variable expenses. Um, so I do want to show them to you guys really quick. Y'all, these are so cute. Anyway, so I have gas, giving, career, and that's just like anything I might need for my classroom or anything Tim might need for his office, like Bath and Body Works, stuff like that, because we like to like make our room smell good, his office smell good, all that kind of stuff. household, spending, business, self care. I definitely forgot to add self care in the spreadsheet, but self care, eating out, and miscellaneous. Y'all, brace yourselves for the awesomeness of these. So here they are. Isn't that so stinking cute? Like, that is so stinking cute. Yes, I'm literally about to show y'all every single one. Household. I wanted everything to be like beachy themed, summer themed. Even though the summer is about to be over in like 2 months, I'll probably like make some new ones for every season. Like, ugh, I just love these. I love them so much. And that's the last one, miscellaneous. I love them so much, you guys. I definitely used our good friend Chat GPT to help out, but I love them so much. I printed them out, laminated them, and everything like that. So if you want some, or if you want me to show you how I made them, like what I did and everything, just let me know down in the comments. I can either maybe talk about making some for you or make a tutorial. Okay. So yeah, let me know if you want to see that. I will actually be using these for cash stuffing, like I said. And I'll actually be cash stuffing for the first time, y'all, when we get paid at the end of this month, our next check. So I'm really, really excited for that. I hope you guys stay tuned. If you want these, again, let me know down in the comments, and I'll definitely get with you about what you need. I would love to hear from you. How is your June going? Are you on track, or did this first half come hard at you? Let me know down in the comments below. I genuinely want to know about you all and have those conversations. And yeah, and just talk with you guys and chat a little bit. So let me know down in the comments, how was your June so far? How's it going so far? If this video was, fun to look at or helpful in any way, just make sure you give it a thumbs up, like, comment, and subscribe, and make sure you turn on your notifications so that you get notified the next time I upload a video. Our next video should be our June closeout or a cash stuffing. I believe it will be the June closeout, but it could be a cash stuffing. I'm really excited to do my first cash stuffing with you guys. But that is it for now. As always, you guys, let's keep budgeting with purpose and living with joy. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.